Now you are probably asking yourself, what do these math rules have to do with money, and how does this translate into the world of finances? Well, this is what we need to understand. Whenever currency labels, US dollar, euro, yen, are attached to input numbers in the mathematical formulas, whatever number comes out as a result of that formula automatically becomes currency. When we keep money in our bank accounts, and that money is just numbers in the bank's computers, the banks can take those numbers and combine it with other numbers in someone else's account using a formula. My savings and your savings go together with the savings of other thousands of people into sophisticated mathematical formulas that carry fancy names, like financial product, commercial paper, security, investment vehicle, financial instrument, derivative, collateralized debt obligation, or credit default swap, to name just a few. In their essence, all these fancy names used by the financial industry are nothing more but sophisticated mathematical formulas. And because the numbers used as input represent currency units, like dollars, euro, or yen, the number resulting from computation carries the same label exactly like we have seen with bottles, apples, or books. Depending on the formula used for any particular financial product, the result of the computation becomes the value of that particular product expressed in the same monetary terms as the input numbers. Now, the financial institution that used the mathematical formula can claim that it created a financial product and record it as an asset in its balance sheet. It is just a number with a currency label attached to it with no real value behind it. Still, in a financial world of currencies, this became an asset. But it doesn't stop here. Further, these new assets with monetary labels attached to them can be combined into other sophisticated formulas, creating layers upon layers of financial products, a game that keeps going because there is never a lack of mathematical formulas. So if we wonder why the financial industry has become so oversized compared to the overall economy, and why the value of derivative financial products exceed many times the value of the global GDP, here we may find an answer, because there is no limit to numbers and mathematical formulas. Unfortunately, the strength of this system is also its main vulnerability. The first fundamental problem is their unreasonable valuation. These financial assets do not contain material resources and labor that support their value expressed in monetary terms. While it is true that the financial instruments are created in office buildings where people labor in front of their computers, these assets are valued at hundreds of trillions of dollars, a value that does not reflect the correct amount of material resources and labor put into them. In other words, the imaginary value given to these products is many times larger than the value of the material resources and labor employed. The second fundamental problem is that those financial products do not satisfy a specific basic needs for individuals. And as we establish, it is only the needs of the individuals that are the driving force of an economy. It is true that individuals need savings as protection for difficult times, financing for developing their businesses, and also to leave a legacy to their heirs. It is also true that individuals expect a decent return on their savings, and if they are willing to take some risks, to expect a decent return on their investments. But there is hardly any need for more than that. The financial industry is supposed to grow up to the limits of meeting these needs, and not more. So currently, these are the two fundamental problems of the financial industry. The imaginary value of the asset is too large compared to the material resources and labor employed, and 2. Those sophisticated financial instruments do not really satisfy any human need.